They've won 3 in a row and en route have become the dominant squad in this year's edition of the Geico PBA Team Shootout. Team Geico has it all. Lefties, major winners, and the last 2 Players of the Year. They go for a 4-bagger of wins next. The Geico PBA Team Shootout features 18 of the PBA Tour's best players. Team Bear, they're the young guns. They feature Captain Tommy Jones and two-handed sensation Jason Belmonte. Team Geico are the veterans and have 4 Player of the Year award winners, including Captain Chris Barnes and the Big Nasty Wes Malott. Team Lumber Liquidators are the legends with more than 156 titles. Parker Bone III leads this dream team that features Norm Duke and Walter Ray Williams Jr. It's a round-robin battle of the ages to decide who will advance to the championship round. And we are back with you at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. Here's your look at the updated standings. Team Geico on top, 3-1 record. Team Lumber Liquidators, Team Bear both at 2-3. And welcome to our continuing coverage of the Geico PBA Team Shootout. I'm Rob Stone. One of the most dominating bowling performances I've ever witnessed, and probably you as well, happened earlier this spring at the King of Bowling in Florida. Wes Malott, as the reigning Player of the Year, began the competition as the King. It ended with Wes Malott as the King. He absolutely steamrolled through the competition. Not only that, he dropped 2 300 games. Now, the interesting part about that entire competition took place on the Scorpion oil pattern, which just happens to be the oil pattern that Mr. Malott will be bowling on right now. Randy, there's a serious move afoot to change the Scorpion to the Wes Malott oil pattern. Here's Randy with Wes.
Not a bad idea, Rob. Wes, what is it about your game that makes you so dominant on the Scorpion oil pattern?
Well, I'm not really sure exactly what it is. I think I just happen to match up to it really well. Therefore, it gives me a lot of confidence on every shot. And all I got to do is commit to every one of those shots, and I have had a lot of success on it.
Well, listen, I think I know a couple of folks that can take you down on this Scorpion oil pattern, and they're right there.
Really? Oh, really?
Come on, you think the Big Nasty is worried about Wonder Woman's invisible jet or Batman's secret lair? He is the Big Nasty. He's the King, and he is bowling anchor for Team Geico today. Team Bear, Rhino Page, Bill O'Neill, Tommy Jones, Sean Rash, Michael Fagan, Jason Belmonte will be sitting this one out for them. Round robin tournament here, Baker-style team competition, endless 10th frame. You can keep scoring as long as you strike in the 10th on that fill ball. Both teams will send out lefties to begin. Rhino Page for the young guns of Team Bear. Patrick Allen, his good friend for Team Geico. And here is Rhino Page, just completed his 2nd year on the tour. Won 2 titles.
Go, Haas.
Leaves double wood to open up. 3-9.
He had a nice showing the last time on this oil pattern when they faced Team Lumber Liquidators. Rhino Page now staring at double wood. And when you're talking about Lumber Liquidators, double wood kind of sounds like it goes with that, doesn't it?
It's a nice tie-in.
Yeah.
Same with Know the Wood. My, chops out.
Boy, that ball tried to,
3.
yeah, it tried to cover a lot of ground there in a very short distance, unable to convert the back pin. And again, that's the difficulty of the 3-9 is getting that back pin.
And here's Rhino Page's close friend, some would say mentor, Patrick Allen, to begin for Team Geico. Team Geico, your overall leaders right now in this tournament. 3 wins, 1 defeat.
Shame.
How about Patrick Allen making $175,000 last season? All right, let's take a look at our Lumber Liquidators Know the Wood 42-foot Scorpion oil pattern. You want to know how to play this oil pattern? Just ask Wes Malott. He owns this oil pattern. My advice, move in and hook it like Big Wes.
Stepping up now, Bill O'Neill. Coming off a career season, made 7 telecasts, finished second twice. He now owns 3 career second-place finishes. The only thing missing from this kid's resume right now is that elusive first PBA Tour title. The real deal leaves 10.
Real Deal made a really good shot there, too. And he's not too shabby either on the Scorpion oil pattern. He had a nice go of it the last time out, throwing some strikes. He's got his confidence back now in this competition, and there was a really good shot with a bad result. And Rob, you touched on it a bit in the demeanor with Team Bear. It's a little more subdued, a little more serious now.
The previous weekends we'd seen them, they were showing their youthful exuberance and talking and having fun and smacking it up. And next thing you know, they found themselves in the basement of the standings looking up at Chris Barnes's Team Geico. Here is Barnes, the captain for Team Geico.
Yeah! Post them up, Luke. Post them up, boss.
So Barnes gets them all to drop. And on today's broadcast, we have the ability to talk in-match with both Michael Fagan and that man, Chris Barnes. And Chris, we start with you. Was there any hesitation at all in putting Wes Malott in that anchor position on this oil pattern?
I'd have to be an absolute idiot not to put Wes in the anchor position on this pattern. Almost any pattern, but particularly this pattern.
Have you ever seen somebody so dominant on an oil pattern like this?
Other than, you know, Walter in the entire 90s, not really.
Tommy Jones, the captain for Team Bear. First strike of the game for Team Bear. They're starting to get a headache over there on the bench with an open frame spare to start off, and that'll ease things up.
Michael Fagan, you like what you're seeing from your team early on?
Oh, Bill made a pretty good shot there. Can't really do much about that right now. Tommy, excellent shot. Sean and I look pretty lined up. I think we're going to put a little run together here. So.
Team Bear won the last match. They are now tied with Team Lumber Liquidators for second place with 2 wins and 3 defeats. Mika Koivuniemi. Big Finn drops all 10 into the pit. Back to back to back jacks to open up for Team Geico. Well, he's won at least 1 title in each of the past 4 seasons, and now he has his first Player of the Year honor. We sit down with the big nasty Wes Malott when we return to Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. The Geico PBA Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags, is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. By Six Flags, offering thrills for all ages. And by Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less.